Guys, I need your support. Please subscribe, share,
Like the videos.
And let's go.
Sky is the truth, bro. Even though we
Let's go.
have different opinions, which we're gonna get into now, by the way.
Yep.
I think it's relatively an easy one. Like they won't steamroll past Fulham, but I think they'll get the job done comfortably enough.
So are you saying United is gonna get it?
3-1
3-1.
to Man U.
Have you seen the new defenders that they just got?
I have,
He's injured, you know.
but even then, it's Manu. I think they're at Old Trafford.
He got injuries. His injury is gonna take at least 3 months, which means he's gonna miss at least the first 4-5 weeks. At least the first 4 game weeks. That's what they say in 2 months, 3 months. Let's say 2 months. So at least 4 weeks.
Don't get me wrong, yeah.
Which makes actually, you know what? To be honest, don't want anyone to feel sorry for United fans, but I wouldn't start my season with any defender from United. I think it's better if we look at the attackers. We have Bruno Fernandes, we have Rashford, who could be a very good differential. A lot of people are talking about him. I've seen some of the friendly games so far. I think he's doing good and he's going to be back. We got the World Cup 2026 coming soon. He needs to prove himself out. There's a new manager for England. Yeah, of course, there will be a new manager for England, obviously out of Southgate, because he's going to leave. So hopefully, you know, he's going to do his best to make sure he joined his international club, which is England, with the new manager for the World Cup 2026. So Rashford is a good differential that I think we all need to look at. I would say that game is going to be like 1-1.
You think?
1-1.
It could happen. I don't see it though. I don't see United
1-1 I would
draw
say.
at home. Yeah. Well,
You see United winning it, but I'm never too excited for the first game from United. You know, I want to see that friendly games with Liverpool coming. I think next week.
Tomorrow.
Is it?
Midnight.
Tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow midnight. So we'll find out tomorrow midnight.
UK time.
That game is quite strong. We know the stories and we know the history between Liverpool and United.
Pre-season, though.
Yeah.
I'll watch
for
it
history.
Still. I'll stay up and watch it. I don't.
Yeah.
I sleep late anyway.
Why not?
Time, so
Why not?
I'll be watching.
It would be.
So the Arsenal game as well.
It's always interesting to make sure you actually watch your games, so you actually don't miss any of the important data that you can actually use.
Yeah.
So should we move to the next game?
Yeah. That's gonna be us, bro.
Is it gonna be Ipswich, Liverpool? Yeah.
Botman Road, the newcomers to the league, Ipswich, bro.
Hey, what do you think of our new
I think
coach?
we'll win 3-1. Our new coach, aka Voldeslo.
What's that?
Himself.
I think he is starting good.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's hard to tell in pre-season. Ipswich is the main acid test, I think.
You know, they scored the most goals in Premiership. I think they scored about 7.
Who, Ipswich? Oh, in the
maybe
championship.
83 goals or something like that, if I remember right. And they received 57 goals, which means their defenders is really bad as well. So I need to watch that. You know, most of the teams that usually qualified from Premiership to Premier Leagues, their defenders is really bad. Even Leicester. Even Leicester.
It's more open play, more attacking. So.
That's true. So Ipswich is the most attacking teams out of the 3 teams that qualified. They are literally, we can see with the numbers, how many goals they scored.
Yeah.
Would you recommend anybody from there?
No.
Not at all.
The manager,
How about the right back? His name is a quite young lad. His name is Daves.
There's another guy. No, he was quite a good goal scorer for them. Even against Southampton, he bowled. But I forgot the name. It beats me.
We'll look.
We should get that win there easy under Voldeslo. So
I would.
To me,
you said 3-1.
Yeah, the rehearsal games in it.
I think it would. I think it would be.
Main thing in the business.
I think it's going to be a good start. I think we might see like a nice hat-trick from Salah. So let's say.
A bit biased, bro.
No,
but he needs to improve his 1v1s.
He did, bro. He's working on it. He's working on it. Salah is the best player of Liverpool, man.
Yes,
this guy's the best. This guy's the best, man. He's the best.
He's like, who was criticizing? The report said, and I said,
no. I think Salah is gonna have a really good start.
He should score. He'll score.
You see the goal he scored in the friendly game.
Yeah, against
That was-
Arsenal.
yeah.
That pass
Oh
from
yeah, that
Diogo
was
as
actually.
well.
He loves Arsenal.
Stop.
He loves Arsenal. We all know that, right?
That's true.
We all know that.
He'll get a goal though. Sure, maybe an assist as
At
well.
least.
Hat trick. Now,
No, I think he could actually
more
do.
this feat.
I think he can actually do it.
Yeah.
Score a hat trick. I'll tell you what. The build-up that we use in these days, the new, obviously, we have a new management, right?
Yeah.
The way that he actually
Yeah.
run the games
Yeah.
and blend the games, he focused more of how actually to build up the counter-attack. It doesn't just start from any ways, He has his goalkeeper in there. He has his two center backs, one here, one there. It's like 3 defenders instead of 2, including the goalkeeper as well.
Yeah.
So he need a goalkeeper where they actually can play with their feet, which is Alisson. I think he's good with this.
Will he be back from Resto after the Copa?
Yeah, I think Alisson is ready. I think,
reckon? If he plays tomorrow, let's see, the pre-season game against when you're in it. So
I think Kelleher is good as well. Kelleher is not bad. Alisson is not bad.
Yeah.
So I think our goalkeeper should be fine. Doesn't matter who starts. But just we don't want to make the video too long as well.
what are you predicting? What score? Hat-trick 3-1.
3-0 Liverpool.
A clean sheet and more hat-trick, yeah?
Yeah.
More goals from
Hat-trick from more.
Alright.
That's what I think would happen.
You get one. Diogo probably is
Alright.
Diogo's maybe third. I got
You know
him
what?
in it.
I think Diego is the best striker we have. I think he's the
Most
best.
clinical.
I would say the best. Yeah, the most clinical, and he's the best finisher.
Ludos, aka Diaz.
And he's the best Diaz is not bad at all. And he's the best finisher. But do we guarantee his minutes?
Yeah.
That's a big issue we have, So his minute is not guaranteed. We have Nunez, we have Salah,
Who is he?
we have Luis Diaz, we have Elliott, we have
We are stacked, Jackpo. But he's
we
a
have
bench
we have
player.
Jacques.
Not he'll
He was
start.
doing really good in the
Probably come
Euro.
off the bench. Yeah.
It's not going to be easy.
Depends who you play in the DM role as well.
So I think-
Probably McAllister.
I think it's kind of risk at the beginning. We need to watch the first few games and see how actually Liverpool is going to start up. What's the lineup is going to be like.
Yeah.
If Diego Jota starts and he's becoming our first striker, I would say, then we can actually look at him probably, because I think it could be a good differential as well. Instead of having Salah that cost 12.5 millions, we can just get Jota. I think he's worth 7 million.
That's cheap. Are you sure?
I think it's 7 or 8. We can. No, not at all. It's like 7. I think 7 point something, 7.5 probably. That's how it is.
You can always check it out.
Yeah, we'll check that out later. It's fine. It's not a problem.
Oh, yeah, the next one's quite an interesting one. As
Yeah.
well. So we're both in agreement that we'll score 3 goals. You're saying clean sheet.
Yeah.
I think we'll concede, bro. I don't trust our defense, but
I think we
Okay.
can actually
Let's see.
come with a clean sheet. Don't forget, it's Ipswich.
that's true. As well.
We're
That's
not
true.
talking about Man City or Arsenal, or we received
Wolves.
we received the goal against Arsenal. That was it. We bet them 2-1. And it could have been better. We got Salah left was substituted at minute like 60. Elliott the same. Szoboszlai the same.
Oh yeah,
Most-
Sobo. Yeah.
And most of the other players we had,
Don't see
they were
it,
literally
yeah.
from, the bench. And Arsenal was playing fully with him. Anyway,
Speaking of
let's
Arsenal.
move on to the next games, which is going to be Arsenal.
Against
Here we
Wolves.
go. And
At the
Wolverhampton.
library. Emirates Library.
What do you think? Who do you think is the most
I think, yeah.
interesting player that you should look at from Arsenal, or a player that could be useful for us?
I'm gonna say Trossard.
Trossard.
Yeah.
But his minutes are unguaranteed because you have Martinelli. We don't know who's going to start.
Obviously,
Lately,
Saka goes without saying, but because you said interesting.
Saka's guaranteed.
You said interesting.
big difference.
That's why
Yeah.
I said Trossard. Because off the
How
bench,
about-
his impact is level.
How about Martinelli?
I used to rate that guy. I had him on my team.
We all know Martinelli.
I went for Saka over him.
But Saka costs 10.5. Martinelli only costs 7 million.
Trossard got a bit more impact now than Martinelli.
Lately, I can see
Yeah.
from Arteta, from what Arteta like actually to use and what team he likes to start up with, I can see Trossard. It's his priority is on the left wing. I think Saka on the right wing.
Yeah.
I would say Havertz as a striker, and this is usually the
Havertz,
top
I
three
still
that would
rate
start.
guy.
He's 8 million.
I'm not rating Havertz.
He's 8 million. I had him last year for most of the good games, and he actually put my rank top 100.
You're gonna be singing 60 million down the drain. Havertz scores again.
I think this guy is still
I think they'll get 2-1 though. Hard fought
2-1.
They'll push them all the way. Wolves.
This is one of the most games that I was expecting was a clean sheet.
Nah, I think Wolves should get.
But at the same time, I also thought it's gonna be the first game of the week. I mean, of the season for Arsenal.
Yeah.
With the new defenders they got, with the new player they actually just joined.
Oh,
Calafiori, which cost 6 million.
60.
No, cost 6 on the game.
Oh, fantasy.
Yeah, so we're talking fantasy. Yeah, 6 million, which is a lot. Like, who's Calafiori? We all seen him in Euro. We know why he's done. But I'm sorry, like Saka was what? 8.5 last season? Yeah, it was like that. This season is 10.5.
Yeah.
Saliba was like 5 million. Gabriel was like 4.7, something like that. This season, each one of them is 6 million. Okay, we can see that for the last 3-4 years, they've been in Premier League. They've been doing their best. They've been in the top 4. So they deserve the upgrades. But Calafiori, he's just joined the team. He's still new.
Down a little bit more for those who don't watch fantasy, just to obviously give them an insight as to where you're coming from with your analysis.
Yeah.
Players in it. So start point that one out.
Okay, that's a good point. So I think prices are a bit too much, but let's not get into the prices because probably we'll do another video about the prices and what we think of. For now, I would say the most important player from Arsenal is going to be Saka. He has penalties.
Most important,
He's
Saka.
on penalties.
Most interesting crossman.
Most interesting crossman, I would say as well. I do agree with you.
Yeah.
I think the most guaranteed one to be in the team and to be starting the 90 minutes is going to be Saka.
Yeah.
From the defenders, I don't know who's going to start, but I know for 100%. Raya would start in goalkeeper. So, and he's the cheapest defender out. He's the cheapest goalkeeper. I would say the cheapest defender out of all Arsenal. He's a goalkeeper, but you all know what I'm talking about. So for 5.5, I think he's a good option.
So you're saying what score? Prediction? I'm saying 2-1.
2-0 Arsenal.
Clean sheet. We'll see, bro.
2-0 Arsenal. I'll give them that credit. They've been the best defender last season. So I'll start with 2-0. I'll keep it as 2-0. All right.
Brighton.
Next game we have is going to be a good mess.
It's the same time. They're all 3 p.m.
Everton and Brighton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All of them.
That's a good game.
The ones with
That's a good game.
5:30. That's later. So and Everton, I think Everton win.
What do you think of Everton and what do you think of Brighton? And who would you have in your team from Brighton or Everton?
Well, if I had to pick one,
who would you if you were asked to pick one defender or one midfielder or one striker from both teams? Who would you go for?
You see, Brighton have a long range of players though that are upcoming.
You've heard about the new manager, right?
You can think of it, that young guy. That's one going ever.
He's the youngest manager in Premier League.
I swear he's younger than me, but older than you though.
He's the youngest manager in Premier League. And lately, of what I've seen about him and what I've read about him, I think he's usually more into defending, not scoring many goals, which makes us actually can look at Brighton defenders. You know what? It should be Everton that we're looking at because we know how Everton were good last year, how good they were last year. They made a lot of clean sheets.
That midfielder they got, he's very, very, very versatile.
But they don't usually have. Everton don't usually have a good start of the season. They usually end up good, but they usually don't start good the season. So I would straight away. I would say this game would be 0-0.
Nah, I think Everton do it 2-1.
No, it's 0-0.
They should get 2 goals, even with Dash ball.
Okay.
Bit of a jammy one, but they have ability to score goals in it.
I think it would be 0-0.
That's what does it for me. The goal scoring from nowhere, they can just manufacture something, right? That's Dash for you.
Do you know who's the most actually interesting player?
Disgusting football.
Do you know actually who's the most interesting player from Brighton? Who is just 4.5?
That's the name, bro. I'm trying to think of. I want. Nah, I'm
Dunk
gonna
is,
check.
you know, he's on corners, he's on free kicks, and he could be on penalties.
Oh, Donkey. Oh, he can take a good pen, you know.
He does. If Joao Pedro, or whatever they call him, Joao Pedro, that's the right word, right? That's how they pronounce it. Anyway, if he was still injured, because I heard he didn't go to the training with them. If he's still injured, it would be Dunk on penalties. So that would be a very good point for just 4.5 for a defender from Brighton, who has the ability of coming out with a clean sheet and scores with his headers or use his corners and free kicks to actually get more points for us. It would be actually interesting, which is Dunk.
Right, I think.
Look at Dunk, guys. Don't forget.
Dunk, yeah.
I can have him in my team.
I can't point out an Everton player though.
Okay, so I would say 0-0, just like we say.
No bias.
What do you think the next game?
To my Merseyside rivals, but just to answer your question, Newcastle Southampton is the next one.
Newcastle Southampton, that's an interesting game.
That should be a good game.
Newcastle has been very good. Guys,
Martin.
do not start your game week without Isaac. You know, I'll make it easy and short.
Everyone watches fantasy, but for those fantasy players,
fantasy, don't start with Isaac. You can. Nobody has the right, or nobody can tell you you must have this player, or you must have this player. You can actually get any player, and you know at the end of the day you won't have all the players because of the budget we got. So you actually need to get rid of some players.
Yeah, but get Pickford from Everton.
Yeah, you need to get rid of some players. You can't have everything. That's impossible. You need to get rid of some very important player for you to get other players that are important as well. So, Isaac, in his friendly games, he scored every single games.
I don't have him on my team, so yeah.
I will have him 100%. I had so much memories with this guy, and I think he's just one of the best striker in Premier League, if not the best.
So you obviously, I think I know what you're going to say, that Newcastle win this thing.
100%.
I think they will.
100%.
I was going to go 2-1, but I'm not
sure. But there will not be a clean sheet.
No.
Everyone is getting burned for 4.5. Everyone is starting with him. It's a very cheap option, but I don't see Newcastle coming out with clean sheet. By the way, we heard Trippier might leave as well, so it would be Liverpool who's going to take on the right. Yeah, right back.
Where is he going? Trippier.
Saudi Arabia. You might go to Saudi.
Bro, yeah. What's it with these players and going Saudi, bro?
Money talks. Money talks, my friends.
Not anyway, all the time, but yeah. I'm gonna say
it's getting old. It's getting old.
I'll go conservative.
2-1.
Yeah.
I'll say 3-1. 3-1.
Could be.
If not more.
I think Eddie Howe might have one eye on the English club as well. So you never know.
All right.
I hope they get him, but we'll see. That's for another discussion anyway.
3-1. Okay, so who should we move to the next game?
Forest v Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. Here we go.
Forest are my candidates to go down, mate.
I'm so much into them. Oh, you think they're gonna get allegations?
They will be one of 4 teams that go in it. But I'm gonna save that for the video that we do on predictions for the season. But yeah, just without saying too much. Relegation candidates, Forest, I'm gonna say probably get a draw against Bournemouth because they're at home.
Gets a draw?
Yeah, 1-0.
Oh no, don't joke.
Maybe.
No, I'm so excited about Nottingham Forest this season.
I want to.
Bro, no. Honestly, last season they were really good.
I like Forest.
Honestly, they were like.
No, they're not.
Are you kidding me?
Bro, they got points deduction. They still stayed up.
Are you kidding me? The last they were the best defenders in the whole Premier League.
Who?
Nottingham Forest. Are you kidding me?
Brother,
you're not paying attention to number, my friends.
3 was it against Chelsea?
Man, they were really good.
Did they lose Chelsea?
They were really good.
2-1 up and
their fixture is really good. Don't forget, you need to talk about fixture because fixture is very important.
What?
Their fixture, their games is easy. Their starting up is very easy.
Oh, the lineup.
Who do they have in the first 3 games?
Click there.
So Nottingham Forest.
I got this story, bro. See this app? I won't give it free advertising, but it's good app. Put all goals in here. I won't show it.
So they have. Let's start.
Oh, it's fine. I'll tell you.
Where?
Give me a sec, bro. Yeah, these 3 here. Bournemouth, Southampton, and Wolves.
Bournemouth, Southampton, and Wolves.
Yeah.
I think they can make at least 2 clean sheets. from other 3 games.
Not against Southampton though, or Wolves. Those 2 teams gonna score.
Southampton and
Even
Wolves.
Bournemouth, I think, get goal.
The only team that I would say that might
Especially
score actually against Nottingham Forest is going to be Bournemouth. Just because Solanke, if he gets a penalty, he's going to score it. That's what I think.
Come on, Wolves are a good team, bro. You're undermining Wolves here.
Wolves are a good team. They are good. Konya is nice.
Score against Arsenal as well.
Hee-chan is nice.
See?
Hee-chan is nice. Konya is nice. Sarabia is nice. Ayat Nouri is nice. But they all have a very difficult fixture at the beginning, so we can't. You need to look at fixtures.
You're gonna score, bro. You're gonna see. I'll be here. We'll take receipts, yeah?
Okay.
Clip you, bro.
Okay.
You're getting clipped now.
I am.
So
for me, honestly, in my opinion, I'm in my team at least. I'm gonna have to play from Nottingham Forest for the in the fantasy. Don't forget, we're just talking about FPL, guys. If it's anything else, we'll mention it. But this video is just about FPL, and this is just our prediction over the first game week.
Just to hold on to it, we will be back with our seasonal predictions as well, as you wanted Kylo for the channel, which obviously we are part of, including Sal, the new recruit, Football Overseas as well. He's
just
partnering FFLS.
Just quick point, guys, because you can see me looking left and right. I'm at work and I can receive customers anytime, so I'm just making sure everything is under control.
But yeah, so you're saying I said 1-0 for the Forest Bournemouth.
1-0 for Forest.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
No, I would say it's a bigger score. I would say 2-0 Nottingham Forest.
I hope so. I want Forest to win. I rate them, bro. I like them.
Next game we have Aston Villa West Ham. Oh, what a derby!
That'll be.
It's a nice game.
It's not a derby.
Okay, we'll take that.
Good competition.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Good matchup.
Remind me, we take that off. Okay.
West Ham is in capital.
West Ham, Aston Villa,
Stratford.
I'm not interested about any player from Aston Villa this season. I don't know why, but I think just because they have the Champions League,
Euro Cup.
I think we're gonna see another example of like Newcastle last season. You know how Newcastle was when they had the Champions League and they were in Premier League. Honestly, they lost everything, right?
It's not a Champions League. You're gonna be hearing me say that a lot on your channel or any other channel that I got. I always say it's not the competition. It's a cap from UEFA just to make it more marketable, the name. But factually, it's not really a Champions League.
What are you on about?
The competition, like top 4, yeah. Are you a champion if you get top 4?
Well, you qualified for the Champions League.
Yeah, but are you a champion though?
No, you're only a champion when you get the Champions League. You get the title.
Yeah, but
so Liverpool were a champion, City were a champion, Madrid has been a champion.
But did they qualify as champions?
Anyway,
short
story, long story.
But I'm saying, I say Villa gonna edge it 2-1, just about.
2-1?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll agree with him and I'll go 2-1 as well.
I think probably not clean sheet for Villa. I don't see it. So 2-1. They should win though. It'll be a hard.
Are you starting with Watkins?
Yeah. After that goal he scored against Holland in that semi-final.
Yeah, it's quite lucky to be honest.
I never used to rate him before. No, it was a good goal, bro.
It was a good goal.
I
like Watkins. I like him and I think he's a good striker.
But after
and he could be on penalties after Douglas Luiz leaving. He's gone to somewhere in Italy, I guess.
Don't tell me Saudi though.
No, somewhere in Italy. Yeah, somewhere in Italy.
Sassuolo?
Was it Juventus, in Napoli, Inter, something like that? I can't remember.
Just check that out, yeah.
We'll find out. But I know he did.
The next game you can say is a derby now. Palace Brentford, London derby.
Yeah, that's a London derby.
West meets South. Obviously Palace on very good form. They just signed Sarr, bruv, from Watford. Boss signing that. I really read that signing. I wouldn't mind him at our club as well. But that is really good.
Do you know who I read? When we actually come to Liverpool, we'll talk about that.
I don't know if he's hit Olise level.
When we actually bust Liverpool over there.
Yeah, we did.
I was gonna talk about Gordon.
Well, Newcastle could have touched on it.
All right.
Well, we can do that now. Prediction video in it. Seasonal one.
We'll get back to that. That's fine.
I'm gonna say,
hey guys, excuse us for all the mistakes we do. This is our first video. Was just.
He's going up by the way. I don't care. Even if
We're
it's
just
not-
discussing things. Leave your comments, anything that you want us to improve. Make sure you just leave your
20
comments, your
minutes,
feedback.
no reason.
Your feedbacks matter
We
to
got
us.
two more. We got three more. We can do it quick.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
our
say
next
Palace.
our next game is going to be Brentford,
The rest
Crystal
one.
Palace, right?
Just up the road, bro.
I think Palace is going to have a good start of the season, and I would say it would be 2-0 Crystal Palace.
Could be.
By the way, we're talking about too many clean sheets here, bro.
I'll say 2-1.
But I'll say 2-0. I'll stick to 2-0.
Depends also.
Next
if
game we have
Arnie
is
puts a bet on that game.
next game we have is going to be
Oh, that's
one
good.
of the best game of the week, if it's not the best.
On paper, but I don't know.
On paper, it's going to be the best game. Last season
Chelsea-
he finished
Chelsea are
4-4.
washed up now.
Last
With
season he
Maresca.
finished 4-4
They got Maresca.
at Stamford Bridge.
Still,
At
Maresca,
Stamford Bridge, he finished 4-4.
That's when they had Poch though.
Yeah.
But they got Maresca now, bro. It's
Big
keeping all the
difference,
hype.
isn't it? Big difference.
I don't see anything. I'll say 3-1 though, City.
3-1 City. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Well, you think Chelsea gonna get anything? For that?
I'll say 2-1.
City, right? Yeah.
I'll say 2-1
I
City.
also said the same on the chat earlier.
Okay.
The final
Move to the next game quickly, which is going to be.
Leicester
Leicester,
See, I
Tottenham.
think this one might be the best one, you know.
I think it could be.
This one.
Yeah, I think it could
God
be
is
as
back
well.
for a party.
Vardy's back. He's going to score.
I think Tottenham got late.
He's going to score against Tottenham. I'm sure he will.
2-1 Leicester. I know-
2-1 Leicester.
I know Spudsy got Ange, yeah. I rate Ange, but Spudsy had
4-1
Spudsy.
Tottenham. 4-1 Tottenham.
At King Power.
4-1 Tottenham.
Nah, 2-1 Leicester.
Okay, next game.
That should be it, bro, for the game week.